We are going to bring you some breaking news here happening in Queens, specifically in Astoria. This event happened earlier this morning around 8:37 in the morning. We can confirm 19th Avenue and 42nd Street. Lisa Evers is in Queens right now. We're going to get a report from her on an update. This was a fatal car crash. A car plowed right into a cart. This is the video that you're looking at right here, and it stops just before you see what's believed to be a cart employee standing next to it. Again, 3 fatalities in this very disturbing accident that happened earlier today in Astoria. Now we have Lisa Evers on the scene with our photographer Morrow, and we'll get to them here shortly. And I believe Lisa Evers is available for us now. So
we're trying to get her, but
not yet. Very soon. But you can see what could potentially be some families mourning here the loss. Again, 3 fatalities. The video that we were able to see, the ending of it, very disturbing. As you can see, that car was just plowing through the street.
Let's see if
Again, this is 19th Avenue and 42nd Street, and we're going to check in one more time with Lisa Evers, who is on the scene right now. Lisa, we'll send it out to you. What's the latest over in Queens?
Okay, Ryan, we are in an industrial section of Astoria here in Queens. A really sad tragedy here this morning. We're on 42nd Street and 19th Avenue in this industrial section, and I'm going to show you what happened here. So on 42nd Street early this morning, a car was speeding about 60 or 70 miles an hour going down this street. And then you can see now there's a police car that's blocking the remnants of the driver's car. The driver hit people who were standing 2 pedestrians who were at a coffee truck that was there. Was coming in the opposite direction. Ryan, can you hear me okay?
Lisa, I can hear you now.
Do you see us? Do you have do you see our live picture here from the scene? Oh, okay. Let me keep explaining that. So
sure.
So basically there's a police car that just went up and blocked the scene from the highway unit, unfortunately. But a terrible tragedy. 3 people lost their lives in this accident this morning, still under investigation officially by the NYPD. And basically what happened is there was one of the big coffee truck that was parked on the east side of 42nd Street here in front of the new car and truck tire wholesale center, tire shop that's here. And, you know, one of those coffee trucks that's in the industrial areas where they serve coffee and breakfast and donuts and things like that. So it was right here. It's not that heavily trafficked in the area, except for people who have business here or workers or suppliers or deliveries, that type of thing. So the vehicle, from what we're being told so far in this preliminary investigation, is speeding along about 60 to 70 miles an hour on 42nd Street here. And then an SUV approaching in the opposite direction pulls out. The driver of the speeding vehicle ends up trying to swerve to avoid the SUV that's coming right at them, and then hits 2 people who are standing at this coffee truck, and then crashes into the SUV. Now what we're being told is that 2 people who were classified as pedestrians, but we believe they were at the coffee truck customers. At least one of them was a coffee truck customer who was just standing there waiting for their coffee, as well as the driver of the vehicle that was speeding. That if you could see what's left of the crash, it's really horrific. The car was completely destroyed, that the driver was speeding in. And so what we believe now, what's confirmed by authorities, is that 3 people lost their lives in this, the driver of the vehicle that was said to be speeding, and then 2 pedestrians here. But this investigation, you know, they're all out here. We have show them the emergency service. We have the emergency service truck that's out here. Now, the reason emergency service, those are highly trained NYPD officers, and what they typically are called into, they're called into hostage situations, they're called into situations where people are barricaded, where they have to be extricated, where there's a complexity in terms of accessing the evidence. In this case, at first trying to get to the victims, trying to get them out. We just saw the vehicle, the official vehicle from the New York City medical examiner arriving here, which is basically a sign that somebody has, at least one person has definitely lost their life, but officials now confirming 3 people lost their lives in this early morning tragedy on this summer morning. I mean, just really incredible how quickly it all happened. And that's the latest from here, Ryan, but we'll have much more for you in terms of reaction, and we also talked with the coffee truck owner. We'll have all of that for you coming up on the Fox 5 News at noon on Fox 5 NY, on Channel 5 in New York City, as well as streaming live on the Fox Local app as well. Ryan, back to you.
Thank you very much, Lisa. And you can see in that video, as we've replayed it a few times, the pedestrian that was right next to that cart, their back was turned completely to that driver. So it seemed as if they had no idea. You can see sort of stepping out here onto the side of the street. And a very sad situation, again, as Lisa just reported. It looks to be a silver Corolla that was driving there down the street and going upwards of 60 to 70 miles per hour. 3 fatalities, including the driver of that vehicle and 1 customer that was outside of that cart. But again, 3 fatalities in total. You're looking at right now a picture of some of the family members, potentially family members, loved ones, hearing that news and obviously mourning. And we also heard from some onlookers that were nearby when this all happened. Let's take a listen.
I saw the car speed across the stop sign, and within seconds I heard the impact and people screaming.
Right. And when you turned the corner, what'd you see?
It was just a big mess of cars and people laying in the street. It was a rough scene, yeah.
Just tell me a little bit more in detail.
From what I'm assuming happened and people are saying, the guy that was speeding over this street here, there was another car coming on the other direction, and he must have just swerved away from that car and hit the food truck that was parked on the side serving people at the time, and the food truck got the brunt of the impact with someone getting food, and from that I guess he went into the other car that was head on.
Okay.
And that was it.
What's going through your mind?
Just seeing that, it's again, I don't know if the person was just speeding to speed or he was evading something, because he didn't even stop that stop sign, and it must have been honestly over 60, 70 miles an hour, because you heard the car go by that stop sign, and then within a second you heard the impact, and then just people screaming.
Yeah, there's no skid marks.
No.
So he never
stopped. Yeah, and someone said he hit a car down the street down there also. So I'm assuming maybe he was evading something, or maybe he was DUI. You know.
Do you live nearby or work nearby?
So you hear that? That was our photojournalist Morrow asking some of those questions to that witness that was there, and he said no skid marks. He didn't attempt to slow down at all, going upwards of 60 to 70 miles per hour. Again, that fatal accident killing 3 people, including that driver. Sad situation over in Astoria. That happened earlier this morning.